Hi everyone, welcome to Divine Sacred Tarot. Today I'm going to do a bit of a long-ish reading because I've already blessed and shuffled. I've already pulled out the cards for past, present, and future, divine masculine, feminine, and the connection within itself. But I had a channeled message come through this morning via meditation, and it is basically about what you're seeing on the screen. The divine feminines have actually apologized to the divine masculines for putting them in a specific box, for asking for communication in a very specific way, for being guarded, from blocking the connection, from not being ready for union. Now, I just want to say, on behalf of all feminines, that is a beautiful, humbling act of spirituality. When you've gone through this healing, when you've been going through these transformations, you have actually understood the importance of your own journey, but also you have deep, deep empathy that the divine masculines have to go through their own journey. And you may not have understood it in this way, but there is a categoric apology, heartfelt apology from the divine feminines, just to say, I'm sorry that I didn't know what I was doing sooner. I'm sorry that I put you in a situation where I had been guarded, that I hadn't let you in, that I wasn't able to trust. And they were my insecurities and they were my blockages. People who have gone through certain amount of trauma or abandonment, or, they haven't had the feeling of what love actually is. It's so easy to keep your guard up, put yourself in that fort and block away all these different energies that are trying to approach you. But the divine masculines are also accepting this apology, but also apologizing that they hadn't known sooner. So, in the physiological, astral, spiritual realm, there is this deep, deep embodiment of empathy, of knowing, of sympathy, of uh, like interacting with one another in a very humble way. There is this deep sense of drawing closer within the spiritual realm. And I also wanted to share the couple of cards that actually did come out as I was shuffling. It was the Seven of Wands. Now, I know that the divine feminines are doing a lot of work on themselves, and some of you may not know what's happening with your divine counterpart, but you're obviously told to um, stay in your lane. The things that you aren't supposed to know aren't supposed to be there. The way you're asking for communication could be needing to be expanded, right? If you're asking for communication in one way, like I want a text or I want a phone call, that's great to ask for. But it also don't be against some of the ways of communicating regarding spirit animals, ancestors, your archangels, all of these different things, the numbers, the signs, and sometimes they may not come directly to you, they will come via somebody else. So I know that some of my friends do this unknowingly, that they end up sending messages where I wholeheartedly know deepest in my heart that it's from my divine counterpart. So it really is about what questions are you asking yourself lately? How are you navigating your challenges at this time? What perspective are you looking at? And also, in that term, it's a bit like seeing the bigger picture, right? So, seeing the bigger picture that all is not what it seems. And September is going to continue this transformative period, especially as we're coming up to the energies of the eclipse. I said this in a previous reading, so if you haven't checked out the signs and the animals and all of that video, I will be airing for the majority of you, I think at the end of this week. But for those of you who are members, you get early access. But this is also about letting you know that these things are happening at the right time. So if you are focusing on yourself, you're focusing on your own adventures, you're being spontaneous, you're still asking for guidance, but it's more broader, it's more bigger picture vision. And you still have the power and the capacity to do this. So keep asking your ancestors and guides and your spirit team for support. Surround yourself with this angelic bubble. I know we do a community call, and we are starting to do more things that we're sharing about our own journey. And then also, we're going to do like a protection bubble for ourselves and our counterparts. We will teach each other how to do that. And then we're also going to do like mini workshops about what these certain things mean. So, if that is something you're interested, head over to my website. The link is in the description box. But basically, the overall message is neither of you are backing down of this connection. And the reason I wanted to share with you one of the card decks that I actually had come up. So, as I said, I've already blessed and shuffled, and I've spread the cards out, but I'm going through the back of the card decks first. Divine Animals came up. So, number 22, if that is a number that is quite predominant in your consciousness, if number 33 is also dominant in your consciousness, 22 and 33, both of these cards, one of them is divine animals. You are getting messages through divine animals. As I said, I encourage you to watch that video. I will link it to the description, at the end of this video, so you can click on it. But it's also about soul love. This love that you have in your soul is expanding in such a beautiful way. And it's almost as if spirit is reminding me to say, you still don't even know how powerful you are. Some of you are here and you still don't know how powerful you are. You are a light that mirrors that to your divine counterpart, and your divine counterpart sometimes runs away and shies away from this divine light because it's so used to the shadow, they're so used to the dark that they need to adjust their eyes when they see this intense light of you. And the divine feminines, you may have been a little bit standoffish, a little bit guarded when it comes to your masculine. So this is asking, what do you both need individually at this time? Respect and honor your journey in separation. And for those of you who are communication with one another, this is a reminder to say that all is not lost. Something bigger is happening in terms of your foresight and where you are, in terms of how you're actually transmuting these energies for something in particular, for service to others. Now, at the back of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. So again, for me, the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands, it's quite similar. It's all about not backing down from the connection, but also not letting other people affect the way you think and feel. A lot of times we are brought up in society to, conform with society because we don't want to feel left out. We're very social animals. But what I'm seeing here is the divine also knows that you are not alone in this. This is why you do need to call on your ancestors and spirit teams. This is why you do need to deepen your connection with source, with God. You aren't backing down from this connection, but most importantly, you're not backing down from rising higher. You're actually understanding that your light is so powerful that you are able to delve deeper into the waves of what makes you you, and shedding some of the personality, shedding some of the characteristics. You're actually coming to understand who it is you are. So this is about you persevering, you going along the journey and the challenges, even if it is quite difficult for you at the moment. And at the back of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles, which is about your thoughts are the new foundation here. Your way of being is the new way. You have always been in this thoughtful mindset that, you weren't worthy enough, you weren't good enough, that good things didn't happen to you, but you're slowly shifting that narrative, and you're actually able to accept that where you are right now is absolutely beautiful and perfect as it is. And then you're actually putting in tools to be more grateful for things, to say your affirmations, right? Actually say to yourself, like, today is going to be a great day. the universe, show me how amazing life can be. The opportunities for good times are just around the corner, but you are exactly where you need to be, that you are receiving blessings from the universe, and accept them with gratitude. And the final deck that I wanted to share was the Judgment that was at the bottom of the deck. And what you don't know is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess actual wordage on the card actually is so beautiful, because it says, "You are powerful. I wonder, do you love me as much as I love you?" So the divine masculines are very aware of how in awe, how aspiring, how inspiring you are in this world. So sometimes they do doubt their worthiness when it comes to you. So they've ended up sabotaging, they've ended up running away, they've ended up blocking unintentionally, because they know how powerful you are. So they don't want to get hurt, they don't want to fall in too fast, too soon. But also, they're almost afraid of how incredible it could be. It's almost like that wordage of, are you willing to get your heart broken? And I don't mean that in a very subdued way. I mean that as, are you willing to jump in to the depths of your divinity? And the divine masculines right now are understanding this. The more time they take out for themselves, they're understanding this, because they know that the universe is giving them those signs and the symbols and the synchronicities. And you may not know what is going on with them at the moment, divine feminines, but this is very much that they are learning themselves how to get strong. So let's actually have a look at the divine masculine messages. And I'm going to spread this into the past, present, and future. And then we're going to move into some clarifying messages if they come up. So, firstly, we've got the divine masculine energy. This is mostly about the past, but this is more so the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups, I don't know, for some reason, it kind of reminds me of the Three of Swords. That's the type of energy I'm getting. The apology, the deep regret, the I thought this would make me happy. I thought all these superficial things would make me happy. I thought these people would make me happy. I thought these distractions would be that way. And they're really truly coming into the awareness that none of those things matter, that none of those things are relevant for them, but also that they've used those as distractions to stop them from coming into this connection. And they are understanding. We've got the Ten of Cups here. They are understanding this. Wow, we've got enlightenment card here as well. So they are understanding that, these epiphanies that are coming to them is helping them understand that they don't need a huge amount to feel happy. They don't need very much to feel satisfied. And they can allow themselves the vision to see into their future. And what does that future entail? Well, it does entail a happy family, it does entail a connection. And because of the signs and synchronicities that they're receiving, they are seeing you in various places. And that's kind of confirming for them what they need to know. And before, they would have seen these signs and felt annoyed. But now I'm almost like they're seeing these signs and being enlightened, which is really, really beautiful. Let's have a look at what the divine feminines are going through in the past. Ten of Pentacles. Wow, we've got the Ten of Cups for the divine masculines and the Ten of Pentacles for the divine feminines. This era, this season that you're almost coming into, and I'm talking about the past, but I feel like it's coming up in the near future. So it might just be now, near future, and future ahead. So go with me with what spirit is trying to channel through me. But basically, I'm seeing that the divine feminines have actually created that stability, security for themselves. And if you aren't seeing this in your material world, this is happening imminently. Like, it is almost past, stroke, right now energy. You are going to receive some big reward, some big outlay. It's like you're going to win big, and this is actually going to help you stable your foundations. And you're going to be given many, many, many options regarding what you do and the way you do it. Some of you are actually letting your light shine. So If you haven't already figured out what you want to do, some of you are actually going to be called within this time period, um, called to pay attention to what it is that lets you shine. What is it that lights you up, and how can you do more of that? Usually they say that, don't find your mission and purpose in life. Your mission and purpose in life means that what you're doing out of love and joy and bliss brings that out in others, and that is your purpose and mission in life. So basically it's just saying that, what do you need to do, divine feminines, to let your own light shine? And that is going to become a very rewarding, fruitful time for you in this current reality. So what's happening with the connection right now? Well, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Both of you are very, it's like you're approaching this with trepidation. There is still some hesitation, but you're moving in the right direction. I'm hearing this is very much this, the slowest moving knight that we have is the Knight of Pentacles, but I feel like this is the most positive knight because it is about loyalty, it is about commitment, it is about deep introspection, about I'm not getting into this connection lightly. I'm not getting into anything lightly, and I really want to make it work in the right way. And it's almost like the divine masculines are testing your commitment by the longevity of this connection. And the more consistent you are, divine feminines, in knowing who you are, even though you've changed from when you first you might have met your divine masculines, you've changed dramatically in the way you are, the way you come across. Divine masculine sees this in you. They see this change, they see this shift, and what they're knowing is, even though you've changed and you've shifted and you've been able to shine your light, like, this is the type of thing that they're attracted to. They see your confidence, and sometimes that scares them, but also it's highly attractive, right? As a lot of times we also say that if somebody is confident, that actually is the most beautiful thing, especially if you approach people who aren't insecure. If you are confident and sure of yourself, and then you approach people who are highly insecure, they usually backlash, right? But this is very much the divine masculines going, wow, I'm in awe of this person, like, I'm in awe of you, I see your light and how much you've changed, and how do you do this? So overall in the connection, there is this balancing of yin and yang, light and dark. This temperance card is surging into the depths of the cosmos and really understanding where you both are, where you want to be in your connection, and how is that evolving. So this is the foundation I feel that is happening in the past. Also, we've got this energetic card called You Are the Universe. So again, it's the divine masculines showing the divine feminines, like, did you know this was within you this whole time? Like, how incredible are you? And then the divine feminines are going, do you know this is in you this whole time? Do you know how incredible you are? Like, I don't feel like if one person knows how incredible they are, the other person doesn't. But you are both coming to into the understanding of how powerful both of you are, how powerful this connection is, and both of you probably felt a little bit of hesitancy, a little bit of reservation regarding this because of those healed areas that needed to be paid attention to most. So let's have a look at the current energy for the divine masculines. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune is all about karmic changes, there is just so much change in the divine masculines happening right now. It's we've had the 10 of cups already, but now we've got the number 10 card, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And this is their fates changing. They are controlling the universe to change their fates, but the universe has actually forced them into these tower moments so they don't repeat those cycles. Some of the divine masculines who are quite stubborn, the divine masculines are asked to come back to their emotional vulnerability. They've never done this before. Um, you divine feminines are probably teaching them ways to love that they've never experienced, and it's actually humbled them. They're actually seeing you in their sleep, in their dreams, in their visualizations. They can see your lips, your hair, your outline, and they know it's you. For some divine masculines, they don't quite know it's you, but I feel like they're going to make the connection quite quickly that you divine feminine have been the most consistent with them, and you're such an fountain of love. I just heard. So that's pretty special. Let's move on to the divine feminines. What's happening for the divine feminines? The Two of Cups. Wow, this is like the most loving card that I can come across right now in the reading. And right now it's pouring into yourself. You're loving yourself, and you know what? You're loving this connection. Even during this separation, you are pouring love into your masculine. You are appreciating where the connection is right now. You're appreciating the friendship, the romance, the flirtations, and you're actually feeling really loved up. Like you are almost, I feel like some of you, if this reading is resonating so far, it's coming so close for you because you're already feeling this as if you're in union. Like if somebody asks you like, hey, can I introduce you to my friend, it's almost like it blurts out of your mouth of, no, I've already got somebody. It's like, no, I already have a person, or no, I'm dating this person. And it's like, well, wait a second, no, you're not. But really, that is your whole body, your whole energy is exuding union. It's exuding partnership. It's actually, wow, we've got the Sun card here. Honestly, this Two of Cups, the Sun card. I'm going to get another clarification. Spirit team, angels, guardians, ancestors, can you tell me some clarification regarding the Two of Cups and the Sun card here? The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck, and the Two of Cups does represent an immense amount of love. Like this is your current energy, divine feminines. Be in the space of love and watch it unfold in your reality, because you are going to get this. The Four of Pentacles. Now it came up in the neutral, so it's actually saying even though you very much are in deep love with your divine counterpart, that you are committed to letting go the old versions of yourself. You are deeply connected to your higher version of you, your inner divine masculine and feminine. And that actually is bringing you the happiness that you have actually wanted. So you're letting go of the things that put you down, that you're letting go of the old thought patterns, behaviors. Can you tell me more about the Two of Cups and the Sun card, please? The Nine of Cups. This is your wish fulfillment. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups, please, Spirit. This is your wish. You have been manifesting this for such a long time. You've been deeply committed to this connection, even if your divine counterpart doesn't know it. Wow, the Star card. This is the Star card saying that you've invited this connection into your heart space, into your energy. And this is something that Spirit is, the universe is conspiring to get you to receive. You are in such flow right now. When you are in flow, when when you are creative, when you're happy, when you're easy, when you're easy breezy, I heard. This is the exact feeling that you will get when you're in union, in physical union with your counterpart. Tell me one more card, please, regarding the Nine of Cups and the Star. What wishes are being fulfilled at this time? What happiness and love is coming in? Yeah, getting rid of the old versions of you that kept you stuck, that kept you uncertain, insecure. You're breathing life into the newer version of you. You're breathing life into yourself, and you're actually speaking up about how you feel, what you want, and the divine is hearing this. Okay, let's have a look at the current energies for the connection. We have the Four of Swords. There is a pause happening in this connection. And this doesn't mean that things aren't moving. It just means in the physical, things are at pause. And the pause is so relevant. I just hit pregnancy pause. So there is going to be something I can see a visual that the gates of heaven are opening, the gates of abundance are opening for the divine feminines, masculines, and you have no idea what's coming. This is such a beautiful energy. The Knight of Pentacles again. Wow. Okay, so in the recent past, we had the Knight of Pentacles and the Temperance, and now we've got the Four of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. This is asking the both of you to ground the energy of love. Ask Mother Gaia to receive the energy of love. I'm also seeing the tree of life as well. So again, go back to that video. You might want to watch it at the end of this regarding these symbols of trees, of animals. This is an undeniable connection that is happening for the right time in the right way. The universe claims this. The universe is assuring this connection because we've got the world here twice. The universe is here, the sun is here. There's so much happening that you don't even see. In the period of rest, there is this transmutation, this is pause of expansion, and then all of a sudden you're going to see this supernova explosion of abundance for you. Let's have a look at the divine masculines in the near future. Actually, let's go for the clarification. Why is the Four of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles here? Spirit is just asking me one more time, to clarify this. We've got the Sun card. Oh my gosh, we've got the Sun card. This is the first time I've seen this card in this particular deck. It's just, you have no idea what's going to be birthed and burst through you. I'm just in awe that we've got the sun here twice in the present energy. We've got it from the divine feminines because you're in this authentic power. You're actually helping the divine masculines vision themselves in this change of reality, and you are actually changing your reality because of your own energy. Even if it doesn't feel like nothing is happening, everything is happening. Everything is happening because you are the one who is shining light in this world, and your energy, your existence makes a difference. What a beautiful, beautiful. I'm so glad that I shuffled before we turn to the divine feminine, divine masculine's future energies. Five of Cups. Wow. Okay. So let's have a look, a little bit more clarity. Five of Cups is like that deep regret, this chaos that is happening. But I also see the Page of Pentacles. The divine masculines have put themselves in a situation where they they felt deep regret about what has happened in the past, but they also don't feel themselves as worthy enough for this soul connection. We've got soul mating as the overall energy, but the Five of Cups still sees this regret, this pain of the past. Why have we got the Five of Cups and the Page of Pentacles here? Why have we got the Five of Cups and the Page of Pentacles for the divine masculines in the near future? Why have we got this here? What is the relevance of this? Yeah, you're not supposed to know divine feminines. Like, they are going to go through their own up leveling, changing, transmutation. They are going to be aware of this connection all on their own. You don't need to convince them. You don't need to do anything. There is something that is it's, oh wow, listen to this. We've got the Hermit card, we've got the High Priestess card, two major arcana symbolizing that the divine masculines will find their own way in their own intuition. And we've got another tree here. We've now got a star and a tree. The divine feminines are counteracting this energy through your current energy. It's actually helping this connection move forward in ways that you have no idea. This is what you can't see. You're moving this connection forward because you're allowing your divine masculine to tap into their own intuition. You know how when you suggest something to a man and they're like, they don't listen, and then all of a sudden they come up with another idea. I'm like, hey, how about we do this? And you're like, how about that? That's the first time I've ever heard of that plan. And it's almost like subconsciously you're feeding this into the divine masculines, and then all of a sudden they're going to think that it's their idea. And you're like, How about that? What a brilliant idea, honey. That's what I feel like you're doing in the ethereal realms. Your energy, divine feminines, is pouring into this connection in whichever way you're doing it. It could be through meditation, it could be through your protection bubble, it could be the love that you're sending out for your counterpart and to yourself. But the fact that you're doing this is actually enabling the divine masculines to come through this period of pain and allow themselves to transmute their insecurity. So you indirectly are helping this connection because they're actually able to come to this light on their own. And then they're going to tell you how amazing that they've come to this realization that it was you. And you were like, how about that? And you knew this whole time. Because for the divine feminines, they're kind of replicating this energy. There is this sense of, I don't know if this is going to happen in the near future, but you're kind of okay with that. It's almost like you're putting to rest the old version of you, the old insecurities, and you're really detaching from this connection in the near future because you've been able to tap into your own emotions. You're actually allowing your emotions, your vulnerabilities to be your superpower. And this is actually purposeful for helping the collective. So you're just focusing on your soul mission in the near future. Um, some of you don't see this coming at all, and that's a good thing, but also you're not able to sabotage it. When you know it's coming, sometimes you can sabotage it. But this is saying that this is a passion that has been brewing over time, over lifetimes, and this is the energy that you were supposed to receive. Like, what is meant for you will not pass you by. What about the connection? What is happening in the connection? Right, there is going to be a future between the both of you because we've got the Three of Wands. This Three of Wands for me indicates that there is forward planning and waiting for one another to really ground in their energy. But listen to this, we've got waiting, but then we've got the Chariot card at the same time. So it's almost like, when I talked about the pause, it seems as if it looks like there is a pause, but really what is happening is everything has been aligned to prepare and build your future together. So the Chariot card is all about forward movement and acceleration, but the Three of Wands is about the pause. What I'm seeing here is both of you are going to remember the significance of your connection in this lifetime. Why is the Three of Wands and the Chariot here, please, Spirit? Why is the Three of Wands and the Chariot here? So you're going to have to work on this connection in the near future. This is something that you are going to have to pour into. You're going to have to defend this connection to some people. They're not going to get it and they're not supposed to get it. But this is the death of the ego. This is the death of external circumstances predicting where you need to be. Why is the Chariot and the Remembrance card here in the near future for the counterparts? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, this landed on there divine masculine side and it's the tower card. So in the near future, the divine masculines are still having to get through this tower energy. The tower energy is quite difficult for them, and the divine feminines, you are going to be feeling this and sensing this at this time. It is not a bad thing. The towers actually help us grow and they help us evolve where we need to be in order for more things to come in. So the Tower card really is emphasizing all of these changes that need to happen in order for this connection to come through. This is happening because it's happening for you both. It's happening in this connection because both of you were meant to go through this journey to understand how very worthy you are, what gifts you needed to share with the world. And without that sense of transformation, this connection wasn't able to thrive. It's not able to um, bring in the gifts, not only for yourself, but for those around you. So the tower moment is very, very crucial at this time. There is going to be a lot of reflecting in the dark. There is going to be a lot of transmuting pain and old paradigms, old stories. So this is something that is happening at this time in the near future, I'm seeing. So if this message resonated at all, please do click the like button and subscribe if you haven't already and you're brand new. Remember, I am doing exclusive memberships on my website, so please head over to there for exclusive weekly readings and newsletters with information. And soon enough, we will be doing workshops and we also do community calls. I'm sending you guys so much love. Bye for now.